This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up, this is DC Channel Guns, coming to another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to appreciate all my subscribers. I'm going to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate the likes. I appreciate everything that y'all doing for the 2A community. And like I said before over here, the goal is to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. We're going to keep our foot on the gas over here, people. We're not going to put you to sleep over here. We got so much stuff we got to cover. We're going to continue. I'm talking about the fight for our Second Amendment is not going to be short. It's going to be long. So we're going to have good days. We're going to have bad days. It's not going to move in a straight line. So with that said, people, right now, for your personal protection right now has pretty much increased dramatically. It's been doing that for months, and it's going to keep rising. Because, we have too many ripple effects in this country right now. And, we had ripple effects when it came to this pandemic. Now, when it came to the pandemic, a lot of people was like, hey, I need some personal protection because guess what? If you have officers who catch this virus or whatever, they can't serve and protect. So, I need something to protect myself. So, and then you have grocery stores being raided. We seen the paper, the toilet tissue, all that stuff. We seen that affect people fighting and just so much going on. So we had that wave. Second wave. Now we have the second wave where now we have riot, looting, looters. We seen what happened to some of the retailers and stuff. I'm talking about we seen all this violence and stuff going on when it comes to protests and everything. So we got that effect. People arming themselves with that. So now we're into another phase where now I'm talking about there's a huge cry for defunding the police department. So we have a lot of genius in this country, people. A lot of geniuses. We have politicians that are genius. We got presidents that are genius. We have citizens that is genius. And it's really creating a bad environment for this country. With all these geniuses, you would think everything be going good. But it's getting worse. So we're going to fund the police department. So while we're defunding the police department, I'm talking about because we're trying to get the bad cops, weed out the bad cops in the police departments and stuff like that across this country. So, we're not doing that. We're doing the same thing that they do to gun owners. You have one gun owner who do something bad, all gun owners got to pay for it. So the police is experiencing what gun owners been experiencing for a long time. We're not going to just go after the bad police officers. We're going after everybody. So everybody has to pay the price for what a few police officers has been doing in this country who need to be held accountable individually, just like gun owners and citizens in this country. Individual basis, if we want to correct the problem. That is the strategy. So, while we're talking about defund the police department with all these geniuses and everything, so now it's a huge need right now for personal protection. Because now, what they didn't see coming was you have great officers who saying, hey, is it even worth me being a police officer? Is it worth me coming to work if I'm going to put my life in danger? They're not making a whole lot of money, people. And most of the salaries vary throughout this country. Depends on, the states and the cities and stuff that you work at. And you have a lot of police officers who going into a bad environment every single day in this country, putting their lives at risk. And unfortunately, you have police officers that are getting killed, who not going to make it back to their families. And you have citizens who's been killed by the hands of the police. And, that is the target that we should be aiming for. Not all police officers. We need to weed out the bad ones, making bad decisions and stuff. I'm all for that. But to defund the police department, now you have this ripple effect where you got it's headlines after headlines, people, that, you have officers who's thinking about going to retire, who's pretty much at retirement. They can go and retire. Go and draw their papers and go and, quit and be done with it. They're saying, hey, it's not even worth it no more. Because the lack of support in the communities and stuff when it comes to policing and stuff. And I know a lot of people watch these CSI shows, the CSI shows and stuff like that. Let me tell you something, people. It's more difficult than a good 30-minute segment on TV or an hour segment. It's more difficult than that. A lot of the investigations, hard work that police officers every single day put in place to find out what happened to their family member, loved ones, friends, to investigate what happened. Costs time and money, people. Time and money. And dedication with the officers who have the passion who feel how these families feel, who is trying to bring closure in some of these families. But this is some of the stuff you gotta look at. And I know police officers. I know the struggles that they deal with. When you go in the community trying to find out what happened, no one wants to talk. Everybody fear retaliation and stuff like that. It's not easy, people. Your media can wrap up 30-second clips, 20-second clips. They can do that and bring out the worst in policing in this country. It's easy to bring out bad news than it is good news. That's just the way it is now. It's easy to bring out more bad news than good news. Your media has a whole nother agenda when it comes to this country here. Some of them not doing a good service to this country and creating a more bad environment. Politics is not helping. You got a lot of politicians is not helping, and you got a lot of citizens is not helping. Along with the mayors, the chiefs, and everybody else. There's a lot of people involved in the destruction of this country. And like I said before, if you're going to tear this country up, you got to tear it from the inside, not from the outside. And one thing a lot of people ain't paying attention to, you have other countries looking, people. Other countries are looking. Let's not forget that. It's more to meets the eye when it comes to what we're seeing now. So, with the defunding the police department, now you have people, citizens worrying about, hey, is anybody going to be there to protect me, during a case of emergency and stuff like that. And we've been talking about before, it's up to you. It's on you to protect yourself and your family. It's on you. And, with response calls and stuff that could be 5 minutes and you have not enough staff, it could turn into 15, 30, 45, 2 hours, depends on where you live at in this country. Depends on where you live at. There's so much going on, so much crime being committed every single day. Along with theft, home invasions, criminal activities. A lot of this stuff is unleashing the criminal activities. There's videos out there where you have people who have no disregard for life whatsoever. You have the young generation, they're shooting in the communities, just firing bullets at each other and stuff, people. It's ridiculous. Just firing bullets at each other. Stray bullets flying everywhere. Innocent people are being hurt every single day in these crossfires of these people, these kids and stuff out here, the gang members and stuff, these criminals out here. It's not a video game, people. People's life at stake. We need to start taking it more serious here in this country. And on top of everything that I have said, we have been creating a daggone net of gun laws for law-abiding citizens who follow the law every single day. And right now, this pandemic has unleashed the craziness out of people. There's an article where I was reading that a lady, somebody came close to her, social distancing or something, came within her space. She pulls a firearm, brandished a firearm, pointed at the person. So now they're looking for this lady. I was looking at an article, you got a guy who's, aimed his gun at some bikers who stopped to take a break and stuff. Who said it was on his personal property and everything. And what happened? I'm talking about, they seized his firearm and everything. He's been arrested and charged. No one is above the law. You must know your laws. You must know certain things that you can do and you can't do, people. Because like I said before, at the end of the day, what you think was right, and guess what? The system say, hey, it's wrong. I'm talking about, so these are some of the choices that we have to make in this country, whether it's good or bad. However you want to look at it, however you want to spin the narrative of any situation. You need to protect yourself and arm yourself, but at the same time, people, you must use your head. So once again, you cannot brandish a firearm to intimidate people. You can't use the gun to have control over people. You only pull your weapon if you fear bodily harm, someone is trying to attack you or take your life. Not for the, to settle a dispute or argument. None of that. We're in an environment now, people. We're in an environment that is very easy to lose your gun rights. But then, with all I just said and everything, there is a huge increase for personal protection with all the stuff that we got going on, because we have geniuses in this country. And whether you believe it or not, one by one, you have citizens losing their gun rights in this country. They're getting them just that quick, and they're losing them just that fast. Because of mistakes, people. Because of mistakes. And we're in a highly, very scrutinized political environment now. We're in election season that has a Category 5 hurricane right behind it with so many ripple effects of things going on. So, just want to talk about that a little bit. This is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.